Good morning, students. In the last periods, we have discussed the paper chromatography, its technique, the advantages and disadvantages of the paper chromatography. Today, we are going to discuss the thin layer chromatography. So, this is the second type of the chromatography that is kept for your syllabus. So, what is the thin layer chromatography? First of all, we should classify this one. This is adsorption chromatography. The thin layer chromatography is adsorption chromatography. Means the thin layer of adsorbent is applied on either the glass plate or thin metal sheets. Sometimes the thin layer chromatography is also classified as partition chromatography because the adsorption some of the polar solvent molecules when we used for the running system, then the partition coefficient will affects the adsorption. Therefore, this can be classified as partition chromatography. Okay, so what are the different steps in thin layer chromatography? The success of the thin layer chromatography depends upon the choice of adsorbent. Number one is the choice of adsorbent. Then number two is which solvent system we are going to use. That is number two is solvent system. And then how to prepare the TLC plate. Preparation of the chromatogram, that is the third one, that is preparation of the TLC plate. Okay, so first of all we go to discuss the first point. What are the adsorbents? Adsorbents are the chemical substances which when dissolved and they are uniformly sprayed on a thin glass sheet. That is, the choice of adsorbent depends upon the nature of components to be separated and the solvent system to be used. Okay, the organic separations are done by using alumina, silica gel, and activated magnesium silicate. In general, alumina is highly reactive, strongly adsorbing polar compound. It is available in all three natures, that is acidic, basic and neutral, and it is in washable form. Therefore, mostly alumina is prepared as adsorbent for thin layer chromatography. Okay. Now, the second point, that is the solvent system. A number of solvents are used for developing the TLC plates. Generally, adsorption effects are maximum in non-polar solvents, but as the solvent polarity increases, partition effects predominate. The commonly used the solvents are benzene, normal hexane, propylene, ethyl acetate, carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, acetic acid, 2-butanol, water and different salt solution. Sometimes mixture of these solvents can be used to obtain the intermediate polarity. Now the third point that we are going to discuss is how to prepare the chromatogram or preparation of the TLC plate. This is very important. You take a glass plate in rectangular size, washed in water and clean by the dilute acid to remove any surface impurities. Then take the any adsorbent, for example alumina or calcium sulfate as a binder, and alumina, mix it one in water, make the slurry of this one and uniformly coat on the glass plate. either by manually by using the brush or mechanically or by using the applicator. If the uniform coating is there, then the plates are allowed to dry and kept in the incubator at temperature 383 degree Kelvin for 60 minutes. This is activates the particles of the adsorbent, that is the activation of the adsorbent is done by keeping the glass plate coated with slurry in the incubator for 60 minutes at 383 Kelvin temperature. Depending upon the purpose of separation and thickness of layer can be varied. Normally, 0.25 millimeter layer is most suitable for any type of the chromatographic separation. Now the commonly used solvents and adsorbents, I will give the list one. For example, we separate the amino acids, then you can use the silica gel as adsorbent, then ethanol water, butanol acetic acid water, and ninhydrin as spraying reagent. If we want to separate the mono and disaccharides, lipids, then KSLR is used as adsorbent for mono and disaccharides. For lipids, silica gel. The solvent is ethyl acetate and propanol. For lipids, PET ether, diethyl ether, acetone. And the locating reagents are iodine vapors. For cholesterol and esters, the silica gel is used. The mixture of carbon tetrachloride and chloroform is used as solvent system, and spraying reagent is used as concentrated H2SO4. To separate alkalides or vitamins, we can use the alumina as adsorbent, PET ether and propanol as solvent, and Marcus Erdemann's spraying reagent. Name of the reagent is Marcus Erdemann, ERDMANN. Erdemann spraying reagent is used. Now, how to apply the sample? The next process, sample application. Slowly and superficially fine reference line is drawn parallel at 1 or 2 centimeter as in done in paper chromatography from one edge of the TLC plate, and the point of application at the center is marked. The mixture under test, that is to be separated, is taken by microsyringe or micropipette or capillary tubes and applied for 3 to 4 times. For every time, wait for to dry the spot. And if you want to run the standard solution, you should take the spot at the side and you should also run the standard solution. Now tomorrow we are going to discuss how to develop the TLC plate, how to locate the TLC plate, what are the applications of thin layer chromatography, and comparison between the paper and thin layer chromatography. Thank you very much.